So what is the process of putting in the control points then? So let me start with the primary control points. So that's basically just a site boundary, and that's just, you know, let's say we've got a couple of buildings that have got to go in the site there. So for this webinar, I'm starting with the assumption that you've got 2 points on site which you know the coordinates of in relation to the design grid. Now, I'm not going to go into how you get them, because that literally is a whole other webinar in itself. I was going to ask for a show of hands, but I can't see any hands. But if you would be interested in us running a webinar on that, how do you get your first control points on site, the rest come from, drop us an email, and we can put that together. That would be no problem. But we're assuming, so we have 2 points which we know the coordinates of. And then what we're going to do then is we need to put in around the outside of the site where they're not going to get knocked and damaged and lost or stolen, a set of basically nails in the ground that you can set your instrument up over. So these are not retro targets. We're talking about physical, unmovable points in the ground, and they are going to become the primary control points. And then, I don't know if these will show up on the screen, but can you see that around the edge, these little yellow retros are appearing? So that's going to be your secondary control points. So they are going to be in convenient places so that wherever you set up on the site, you can always see a couple of retros to basically get your instrument setup done. So yeah, so you've got what your primary and secondary control points look like. And the process of determining the coordinates of your primary control points, which is the ones in the ground, is called a traverse.